Striker Scorpion 82 is now sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, a card battle game featuring your favourite Citadel miniatures from the 40k universe. Free to download and play, link is in the video description below or on the channel homepage, and by using the unique link it helps support the channel. Thanks and enjoy the game. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's Challenger Scorpion, Necrons versus Tyranids. Alright, so 2,000 points of Tyranids. I'm going to use my Tyranid list here, and Phil Marshall has returned to the channel. It's been years since he's been here, and it was Dark Angels being used last time, but since then he has painted up his own Necron force. He's going to debut them here on the channel. Before I run through the Tyranid list here, we'll call out the patrons at gold level, get names shouted out at the start of all of our games, and also a Patronic dice to use at some point during the battle as well. So that is Andrew Swan, Chris Heim, Carrie Kunkel, Thrall of the Silent King, Dave Humphreys, Dylan Moore, Travis and Jen, Longbow BB, Luke Schwengel, Marcus Empford, Martin AK, Vagabond, Drew Gums, and then Maxwell Knuckles, Nicholas Lucas, Paul Cook, Peter Almo, Ray Cross, Samuel Penaneri, Scott Costello, the artist formerly known as Veej, Tyler Schwab, and Tyler Summers. Big thanks to them for their support at gold level. I'll call out the patrons at silver level at the end of the game. And you can check out the end credits for all the patrons, including those supporting at bronze. All the proceeds go to help towards the channel and also SSWG War Games Club, where we are filming our game at the moment. Alright, so 2,000 points of Tyranids. Going to run these as double patrol. It's Hive Fleet Behemoth, so +1 strength on the charge if they heroically intervene or if they are charged. Then we also get reroll charges as well. So 3 HQ choices being taken. The Warlord here, it's a Neurophrope. Direct Guidance is the Warlord trait, and then Psychic Powers is Catalyst, and it's Neuroparasite. Second HQ choice is the Swarm Lord across here, and for him Psychic Powers is Onslaught and Psychic Scream. And then the third HQ choice is the Tervagon. Gestation Sac is the relic being taken, Neuroparasite is the psychic power. Then for troops, quite straightforward, 3 units of 19 gaunts, all equipped with flesh borers. 1 lictor being taken as elites, and then the double patrol frees up 4 slots for heavy supports. So taking a brood of 2 Carnifexes, enhanced senses, heavy venom cannons, and the crushing claws for them. Then an exocrine, a Tyrannifex with the rupture cannon, and then finally the triple Screamer Killer Carnifex brood, all of them taking adrenal glands for them to give them an extra inch movement and +1 strength. That's the list for the Tyranids. It's been doing okay. Powerful new codex for the Tyranids as well, but a fresh challenge as they take on the reanimating Necrons. So that's the list for the Tyranids. Phoenix Lords have been allocated here. That's the top tier of support on channel membership. So they get name shouted out in our games, and then also they're allocated to units as well for the battle. So Amy Almo we've put onto the Tervagon. And then because they get into a lot of action, usually the Screamer Killers, there's a Phoenix Lord on each. This time it's Chris Comiskey, Ben Shaw and Longbow BB. And then we've put Ian Pitkin onto the Swarm Lord. So you can check out channel membership, link for that in the video description below. There's 3 levels. The Guardian level gives you access to Discord and loyalty badges. The main and the most popular is Aspect Warrior, which gives you all the previous perks plus access to all the exclusive content. And then finally, for the ultimate support for the channel, it's Phoenix Lord, which gets all of the previous plus name shout out, no games, access to the SS82 Inner Circle on WhatsApp, and then also unit allocation for all of our battle reports as well. That's the list here for the Tyranids. We'll take a look and see what the Necrons have in their list. Alright, so 2,000 points of Necrons. We'll let Phil Marshall run through what he has in his list.
Okay, so this is my 2,000 points of Necrons. It's 2,000 points exactly on the dot. It was 2,003 points, so I had to take off, I think it was shield veins off one of those tomb blades. So one of them hasn't got a 3-up stage, he's only got a 5-up involved. So just to get it exactly right, took a while. Double patrol. It's Mefrit Dynasty. And we've got 4 HQs. We've got the Catacomb Command Barge. Ozymandias is the Warlord in there. We've got an Overlord. We've got a Royal Warden and a Technomancer. The Technomancer has got the Canoptic Control Node. The Catacomb Command Barge has the Gauss Cannon. He's got the Hand of the Pharaon, so pay 2 points so that he can do My Will Be Done twice. It's got the Orb of Eternity. The Warlord trait is the Mefrit Warlord trait, Merciless Tyrant. We have the Technomancer with, say, the Canoptic Control Node. The Royal Warden, I'm just checking to see, actually, did I give him the...
Oh, the Relic, Conduit of Stars.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Relic Gorse Blaster. 7 CPs. I didn't pay for the extra.
Oh, so he doesn't have the Relic, he's just got the Relic Gorse Blaster.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Standard one. And the Overlord has the Tachyon Arrow and Hyperphase Glaive, not the Relic Arrow.
Yep.
He has Veil of Darkness as his Relic. We have, for Troops Choice, 2 lots of 20 Necron Warriors with half and half flayers and blasters. We have 10 Immortals, so 3 Troops Choices. In the fast attack slot, we've got a group of 6 Scarabs, and we've got 6 Tomb Blades. They've all got the same. We've got Tomb Blades, 6 Tomb Blades. They've all got particle beamers, even though those models haven't. They actually all have particle beamers. They've all got Shadow Loom, apart from, and they've all got shield veins, apart from one guy which hasn't. So that can be this guy at the front. Heavy support is the Collectables Doom Stalker. So I used to have 2 of those, or have got 2, but only using 1. And in place of that, we've got 3 Locust heavy destroyers. They've all got the Gauss Destructor, which is the single shot weapon. And in the elites category, we've got Hexmark Destroyer, 1 off, and the I always forget their names.
Scorpec Destroyers.
Scorpec Destroyers. And in the elite squad, we've got Hexmark Destroyer, 1 of, and got Scorpec Destroyers with the Plasma Sight. Paid the points of 15 points for a Plasma Sight, just to give them a bit extra.
Yeah, I take it. It's good.
That's everything. It leaves me with 7 command points, and the chef has got the
Phoenix Lords.
Chef has got the Tomb Blades. Devon Matthews is running my Hexmark Destroyer. Lucas Brown in charge of this Canoptic Doom Stalker. Hopefully he'll bring me luck. And Michael Fryer will be running the squad of those destroyers. I'm hoping again that it brings me luck and they don't miss.
They usually miss. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how they get on. All right, so that's Phil's lists. Here, there's similar to mine that I run, so I'm used to the format for this force here, but good for Phil. He's got a full squad of 3. That's the aim. I'd like to get 3 of those running, so we'll watch those working together with interest here in this game. But that's the list here. oldest 9th edition codex versus one of the newest. Tyranids at the moment having the reputation of being very powerful, but Necrons, I'm sure, put up a good fight here. We will go on to scenario and deployment for this Challenger Scorpion battle. Right, so we're playing Tempest of War. Vital Ground is the primary mission, and then we haven't done this deployment yet. It's Spearhead Assault, so it's the sort of the cross deployment here, with deployment zones pushing right up through the middle. So Tyranids at this end, their deployment zone marked by the orange dice, and then deployment for the Necrons across the other side marked by the black dice. So it's nicely themed around this Chaos Gate here. I don't know what either side, what interest they have in this thing. Whether it's active or inactive, we don't know. Who knows what may pour out of that in the future here. But it's of interest to both sides, Tyranids and the Necrons. So for primaries, just outside our deployment zone, this one in no man's land, our home objectives across there. Then for the Necrons, just over 9 inches away from each other, just in that corner is one in no man's land. The second no man's land objective for the Necrons placed by Phil, and then his home objective is behind the building, which you'll point to. It's just tucked in there. Okay, so that's the 5 objectives. Quite straightforward for this game. For Vital Grounds, if you control your home objective, this is turn 2 onwards, you get 3 points. If you control a no man's land objective, you get 4 points, and if you control the opponent's objective, you get 5. There's also, in every battle round, kill points. So a point available for each enemy unit destroyed, and that's capped at 3 per turn. For mission rules, it's just chilling rain here, so no extra rules being added on. And there's just the usual rules for secondaries. Each player draw 3, and each turn topping up to 3, and then fulfilling secondaries, each of those worth 5 points each. That's the mission. For terrain, we are playing line of sight obscuring terrain on these larger, taller buildings across here, this one, that one across there.
Some sort of warp. If you try to shoot through that, it won't happen. Or go,
Okay, right.
shoot through it.
All right, we'll play this as obscuring terrain, so you can sort of see through, and you could. Oh, I'm scared to put my arm through it, but we'll play that. We'll play it as obscuring terrain, and then the other smaller buildings, these vats and containers, can play that as Minotaur armoured containers. So exposed position on top, infantry can shelter behind us as usual. We'll just ignore the pipes, and then play these as craters, and there's a few tank traps as well. That's the terrain. We'll start alternating placing units on the board next. Right, just to mention the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. So battle mats from GameMat.eu. 6x4 in size, this one, so we mark the boundary just with this chain link fence across here. But a wide variety of battle mats available from GameMat.eu, all shapes and sizes, double-sided mats, and a variety of designs available from them. Also using pre-painted terrain. So it's the chem zone terrain, that's these buildings here. These vats, these containers, these barrels, more containers. That set also comes with a network of pipes and junctions as well. But a wide variety again of pre-painted terrain sets available from GameMat.eu as well. So you can check them out, link for them in the video description below. So then the main buildings that we're using in this game, the walkways as well, that's all Mad Gaming terrain, laser cut MDF terrain available from them. So you could magnetize them, walkways connect upstairs, you can do multi-layers, you can stack the buildings, take the roofs off and so on, and come up with all different combinations for those. Check them out, it's Mad Gaming terrain, and again I'll put a link for them in the video description below. Alright, so deployment done for both sides. Visually this is quite a looks pretty good on the board. I love having these sort of terrain features on the table just to really help with the narrative here. So on this left hand side is the Tervagon Gaunt combo. There is these 2 objectives for us to try and control, so 1, 2, 3 units of Gaunts, and then Tervagon in the middle, Neurophropes with them to the right hand side. Then Carnifexes, 3 Screamer Killers, and then the Swarmlord. The other 2 Carnifexes are here, and the artillery's gone on to the right hand side, so Exocrine and Tyrannifex, just on the extreme right. And then in reserves is the Lictor for the Tyranids. Then Tyranids can fill out the table well, but so too can the Necrons, amassing here in the centre. So 2 units of Necron Warriors, Scorpec Destroyers just tucked behind, Warden, Overlord, Then over on the left-hand side, the Catacomb Command Barge, Tomb Blades with him. Necron Immortals on this left-hand side as well. And then on the right-hand side is the Canoptic Doomstalker. The Technomancers with them. Scarabs on top of the building just here. And then finally the Locust Heavy Destroyers just tucked behind here on the right-hand side. And in reserves is the Hexmark Destroyer to arrive at turn 2 onwards. Okay. Yeah. Ozymandias. Don't know how it's spelled. That's the name for this guy. That's the army commander. He's the warlord.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then unnamed here for this overlord.
Yeah, haven't decided my name.
Okay. If anyone,
but not happy with him.
If anyone feels inspired, you can come up with a themed name for him. Okay, so that's deployments for both sides. We will roll up to see who goes first. Okay, well, we're both Xenos scum today, so we can roll up whenever suits.
We're going here?
Yeah, down here, that'll do. 4 and 4. Aha. Okay, again. 1 and 2, just about. Okay, right. Tyranids go first. We're quick enough. We could plunge into the Necron Warriors here fast enough with the Screamer Killers. But it's not flesh we'll be chewing on here. It's going to be machine, and it's a machine that can reanimate here. So different challenge for the Tyranids for sure. But going to the first turn of the game, it will be the Tyranids that make the first move. Alright, so we are on the first turn of the game for the Tyranids, just on the command phase at the moment. Cards drawn, investigate site, so it's possible. Units to within 6 inches, hold within the centre of the board. It's going to be one of the monsters, though, if it does, and it'll only be worth 2 points. Battlefield Supremacy. I need to control more objectives than the opponent, at least 3. So I can do 2, no problem, but the third one may prove difficult this turn. And then erase the banner. That's no man's land objective to perform an action, which is that one. It's just there. So not too bad for secondaries. We'll press on to command phase. Alright, so command phase and movement is complete. So we've given +1 to the hit rolls from the Tervagon to this unit here. 3d6 psychic test, choosing the best 2, has been granted from here onto the Swarmlord. Its objectives, so Chris Comiskey Carnifex has surged ahead, rolled a 6 for the advance. It's also been blessed with reroll hit rolls, +1 to the hit rolls, and objectives secured on that thing as well. It's multiple HQ choices blessing that thing as it flies, surges straight towards the Necron line. Longbow BB, regular move from him, 11 inches. Moving up here with Ben Shaw just to fulfill the 2-point secondary. Moving out 6 inches with these, just slowed by the crater. regular move here with the Swarmlord, and then emerging from cover, terrain effects, firepower in that direction, and there's some targets here as well for the Exocrine. That's movement done. Also in the command phase, we birthed and moved out with Unit 10 Gaunts from the Tervigon. That's it, movement done. Tyranids surging down the centre, flowing around the Chaos Gate. We'll go on to Psychic Phase next. So the first one, the most important, we'll go for Onslaught. Going to try and grant it to that Carnifex there so it can charge. So that will go off on an 8. Nothing you can do to stop Psychic? No.
No, it's not Technomax, it's no, I don't do anything.
Okay, so Onslaught on him, so Advance and Charge now available for the Chris Comiskey Carnifex. We'll do Smite with the Swarmlord next. As the second Psychic power. So it's going to go off on an 8. So D3 mortal wounds on the Necron Warriors, quite straightforward. 2 mortal wounds caused, and no reanimation available for those mortal wounds coming through. So yes, this will be the issue, whether field takes from the front to stretch the charge. Yeah, starting to take models from the front then might reduce the charge distance enough to stop it from going through. Okay, so that's the Swarmlord done. And we will see what else we've got here. So correct me if I'm wrong, we're going to go for Neuroparasite cast here, and it's Synaptic Link range, so it hops to this one, and then goes here to within 12, and then from here Synaptic Link range is 12 inches, so that therefore reaches the Necron Warriors. That's the idea with that Psychic power, Neuroparasite. So it's dangerous enough, we're just checking the rules, I'm sure you can do it. We've gone cast the power here, Synaptic Link range, you can conga line it along, and then he is within 12 inches, the Necron Warriors, there's 18 of them left, so looking for 5s and 6s, got to roll above the toughness. So it looks like we're going to reach the cap here of 6. Yeah, 6 mortal wounds on that squad. You can sense the intensity of the hive mind channeling through here, perhaps even being amplified by the by the Chaos Gate. Yes, there's no point doing Unstoppable Onslaught. We're doing this one. Catalyst is in range, Smite's out of range, and I believe you can't conga line with Smite for Synaptic Link range. So we've just got Catalyst here. So a 5+ feel no pain. So I'm going to put it onto the Swarmlord, and that's going to go off on a 7, which is a 6 required, yeah. So 5+ feel no pain on the Swarmlord. That Psychic phase finished. We'll go on to Shooting phase next. Right, Nasty Artillery next. I can see through to the Scorpec Destroyers across there. Phil's going to immediately play Whirling Onslaught for -1 to the wound rolls. So we'll hit on 3s. Okay, and then we'll wound on... well, 4s. Toughness 5.
Yeah, 5, yeah.
Yes, so beyond 3s becomes 4s to win. So it's stopped 1 from coming through there, the stratagem. There's 4 have made it through. They're AP -4. So yeah, that's hurt. That's going to hurt because they're 3 wounds at a time and it's damaged 3. So 4 casualties taken on that squad. They've been hit hard here by Tyranid artillery. But there is reanimation available here, so
yeah.
So Phil can roll up 12 dice. It will be, need 5s. So 5s and 6s. Yes, just about. 1 resurrects. Okay, so 1 gets back up.
That means what?
That'll be 4 saves of 6+. The protocol enacted, Phil's already pre-selected these, we're just checking the protocol, and it is light cover, yeah, so take it.
Yeah.
So 4 dice, needing 6s, we'll just let him roll up here to see if a cover save would have helped. And no, it didn't. Okay, so those wounds will still come through, the damage taken, and the reanimation protocols all remains the same. Alright, so here we go. We've got a line of sight here to the Doomstalker. We'll go Patronic on this one. It's going to be 3 shots. This thing does have a 4+ invulnerable save. No, we'll leave Tyler Schwab. He's a Necron player. There's actually a load of Necron players here. We'll go for Martin, aka Vagabond. 3 shots, needing 3s. 2 come through. 2s to wound because of strength 14. There's 2 make it through. So we're down to 4+ invulnerable saves. If you want to use Patreons, yeah, well, there's Tyler Schwab, who is a Necron player and has a habit of rolling 4+. So that's the perfect dice. Voila, 6 every time. Carrick Uncle Thrall of the Silent King, yes. Immediately spotted as a Necron player.
Oh, 1.
No, CP reroll would be D6 plus 4 damage. Or you can just take it and just repair him, it's up to you.
He's only got 12 wounds.
Yeah.
I will try a CP reroll.
Okay, here it comes.
Carry another go.
Carrick Uncle Thrall of the Silent King, no. Okay. Damage, yeah. Okay, we will go to Maxfield and Knuckles. Just the one. And yeah, I'm going to command reroll it. We'll give Maxfield a second chance. 10 wounds caused. Ouch. Yeah, so far this is nasty stuff from the Tyranids here. They're holding nothing back. They're surging, firing as they go with potential charges. Now we'll go for... We'll try and finish them off. We'll use this Carnifex here with the heavy venom cannon. You can just about see. Peter Almo, undeclared. We'll do 3 shots with him. 3s. And then 3s to wound at strength 9. 2 more wounds come through, so high pressure here. If either of these fail, it will destroy this thing. It will come crashing down. So, Tyler Summers is a Necron player.
Okay. Involve save, is it?
4+, yeah. Passed.
Thanks, Tyler.
Okay, and then we're burning through the Necrons. Dave Humphries is a Necron player. There's loads of Necron players here on the Patreons. No.
3.
He's going to go. That's the end of that. There's 4 wounds you see straight through, so it's gone. Now next to it, it's been destroyed, but next to it is... Oh, you're going to roll to see if you blow up? Yeah, we'll let Phil roll this up. No. Next to it is the Locust Heavy Destroyers. That's a unit that Phil's taken. Full squad of 3. That's a unit I'd like to have in my list. I've got 2, but I need to paint another one up. But I think that's a more powerful unit. And hopefully we'll get to see what it can do in this game. It hasn't been targeted yet by any firepower and should survive through okay. I don't really have any guns lined up against those. Pressing on with firepower, we're going to fire here with the Turvigon. It's actually in range 24 of those Necron Warriors. It's needing 3s, all of them. 3s to wound. 5 saves. 5 saves at -1, but that's negated by light cover. So 4 ups. And blocked.
2 not. 3
Okay.
blocked. 2 got 3.
Okay, it's 2 Necron Warriors slain.
This one or this one?
That squad across there. I've finished with her, so you can reanimate on 5s, rerolling 1s on 2. So yeah, remove casualties first. That's the official way. And then reanimation.
Oops.
6 and 4.
Yeah.
So
One comes back.
one comes back. Going to fire these next. They've been blessed with +1 to the hit rolls from the Turvigon. Played Scorch Bugs on them to get them all in range of the Necron Warriors. So, my how times have changed, where humble gaunts can actually hit stuff and kill things. It's crazy. We're hitting on 3s here with these because of the blessing. We're wounding on 3s because they're strength 5. Huge difference it makes. So it's a decent volley from these. 9 saves at -1, but then there's light cover. So 9 saves of 4+. Incredible roll. Just the 1 slain. Let's see if you can insult the Tyranids by resurrecting it. Again, you'll do it officially. Remove 1 from play. And resurrect it again. Oh, defiant stuff from the Necrons here. So I'm going to fire straight ahead. The size of that unit, it will be, just have a little count up, it's over 10.
Oh yes, I think it's 11.
It's 11, yeah.
That's 12, because I've got 8 there the other day.
That's fine, we'll go with the full 6 shots then. Needs 5s because we advanced. 2 hits, 2s for kills. Yeah, because AP -4.
2.
2 Necron Warriors slain, yeah, and that's the firepower finish, so you again can do resurrection or reanimation protocols. 5s, 6 and 4, 1 comes back. We'll do this Crushing Claw Carnifex into the Scorpec Destroyers. We'll go Patronic on this one, Chris Heim. So 3d6 for him. 2 hits come through. No blessings on that thing. 3s to wound. 4s to wound, yeah, so it's helped blocked 1. -3, so a 5-up save because of cover.
No.
Okay, straight 4 damage. So model slain and reanimation protocols. They've been targeted. We know how dangerous. Yeah, 5s and 6s.
No.
444. Yeah, this one's going to fire. It's going to go into that Necron Warrior squad, the damage squad. 4s, because it didn't... we didn't advance. No, we moved 11. 2s for kills. 6 out of 6. That's 5 from there. It's AP -4, strength 8. So 6 models slain. That's going to be another rank. It's going to make Chris Comiskey's charge a much bigger stretch. I wasn't expecting to kill as many as that. Okay. Reanimation. Rerolling 1s.
Those 2.
5s and 6s.
Just the one.
Okay, 1 comes back. Yep. Okay. Okay, and that marks the end of the shooting phase. So damage so far. Scorpic destroyers have been hit hard, but crucially not wiped out. Necron warriors have been hit hard, but crucially not wiped out. There is an important charge coming up. If that Carnifex makes it in, there will be trouble. And if it doesn't, then I'll give a breather here for those Necron warriors who are parked next to the Catacomb Command Barge. He's got the
Resurrectional.
Yeah, the Resurrectional, which will certainly help out. And then the Canoptic Doomstalker was brought down by a Tyranid firepower. We're going to charges next. Yeah, no Overwatch. We're going to roll up our charge. Something like an 8 was going to get us in. That's not going to do it. No, it's not going to do it. So we'll just go straight for the reroll here. And a 5 is certainly not going to make it in. So the Chris Comiskey, as much as this monster was psyched up, it's not going to make it into the Necron Warriors. That's good news for them. That means that Phil can go for a big reanimation roll. Is that the relic one that you've got?
Yeah, paid for
30 points.
30 points.
Yeah, so 4s to
4,
reanimate,
6, yeah.
rerolling 1s. Yeah, so we should see a good number of those Necron Warriors being returned. In which case, I've got one other charge actually. This one's going to charge the Longbow BB to see if he can make it in to the Necron Warriors. 7, yeah, we'll have a little look.
Well, is it all of them? Or ones that, well, they could all see, couldn't they?
No, they can all Overwatch, yeah. So I've gone a surging ahead here, presuming I'm going to survive, but Phil is certainly going to Overwatch. He's going to pay the CP.
There's 19 guys there.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Reapers. And how many for the Flayers? There's 9 Flayers left.
So 18. Yeah, so this dice just marking where we were, just checking for range. All the Gauls Flayers in Rapid, which is good news, and all the Gauls Reapers in normal range, not at half, just checking that for Mephrit Dynasty. Give him a volley. So Gauls Flayers first, 20 shots. 6s. And there's a few.
1, 2, 3.
3, yeah. Be 5s to wound. No. Okay. And then Reapers next. 6s.
Stuck to me. Anything?
Just the one.
Oh.
And 5s to wound again.
Oh, got one.
Yes. -2. So a 4 up.
Oh.
Blocked. Okay. So that's all resolved.
I paid the command point for that.
Carnifex has gone in. Yeah, command point paid. And no other charges to take place? No. Okay, so just the one Screamer Killer making it in. It's Longbow BB leading the charge into the Necron Warriors. So I'm paying a CP to reroll my wounds. And we're looking for 3s. All of them except 1. So that's 10. 2s for wounds. Stratagem to reroll. Right, so it's 10 out of 10. It's AP -3, 3 damage. So it's 10 Necron Warriors slain here. Okay, so 10 reanimations. 5s, rerolling 1s. So 3 will get back up. Yeah, 3 will come back again, so those can be placed back on the board. So thankfully, Phil will push in. He may as well, because the Warden will enable them to pull back and shoot as normal. So he's well placed in the middle. There was an opportunity to heroically intervene with the Overlord, but Phil wisely chose not to, yeah, because they would have been allowed to attack him. So 8 attacks, not all of them, but 8 will come through. Need 3s. It's good. Need 5s. To wound.
Ooh.
There's a good few. There's 4. There's 2s to save, though, with the new improved armour save on these things, so no damage coming through on the Carnifex. It's not wiped out the target, but it's bitten a chunk out of them for sure. Just threshing and screeching and crushing and gobbling up Necron Warriors. So there's been a chunk ripped out of the centre here, but units not wiped out. Scorpec Destroyers still remain. Necron Warrior squads still remain, but the Necrons have taken some hits here from the Tyranids. Alright, so end of turn points picked up here for the Tyranids. Investigate site was completed by the Carnifex, but just 2 points for that one. Battlefield Supremacy, yes, we did claim that objective and clear it. So 3 objectives held, and then Raise the Banner was fulfilled over on this No Man's Land objective. So 12 points picked up for secondaries, and then a kill point picked up as well for destroying the Canoptic Doom Stalker. So 13 points. A good start here for the Tyranids. That marks the end of their turn. They've certainly made their mark in this game, but Necrons will certainly not give up at this stage. They've taken casualties. There is the possibility of restoring models back to play. There is the Resurrection Orb as well for the Necron Warriors. The ones engaged in close combat can pull back, and so a counterattack here for the Necrons is possible. But can it stop the might of what is surging towards them is the question. We'll go on to the first turn of the game for the Necrons coming up next. Alright, so turn 1 here for the Necrons. They've taken a battering, but some models being restored. 2 Necron Warriors restored here by the Technomancer. And the Resurrection Orb used across here, the Relic one, forced to resurrect, rerolling ones, loads of models restored. So back up to 17 out of 20 in strength. So excellent use there for the Necrons. They're concentrating their numbers and their firepower down in this direction. So they are going to answer the Tyranids with firepower of their own. So overwhelming firepower, that's destroying 3 units in the shooting phase. That's going to suit the Necrons well. Attempting target, we've identified that second or that objective across there for Field to go and get. It's difficult enough. Then secure No Man's Land. It requires 2 or more objective markers in No Man's Land. So there's 1. And that one needs to be regained in order to pick up the points for that. So a good possibility of secondaries being achieved. So Immortals have shifted across. Before these moved off, Chef's squad has been blessed. They've claimed this objective and lined themselves up and got themselves in range 21 to fire at the Tyrannifex. Locust Heavy Destroyers have lined themselves up here on the objective and do have line of sight through potentially to the Tyrannifex. Necron Warriors getting ready to let loose a volley in this direction. The priority is going to be these 2 Carnifexes. Scarabs happy to sit where they are. Yeah, no, Phil's forgot to move those. He's got a plan for them, so I'll let him make that move. Across here, ordered to fall back by the Warden. Very useful to have that model there, so they're going to fall back and then shoot. Then the Overlord, keep going to say Tememra, but it's not. This is someone else. Ozymandias. Okay, so he's moved across there, joining them. You just want to make sure that those blessings get out to as many units as possible, and just in front of him is the second in command. It's the Overlord. So move completed with those. Going to act as a speed bump here to try and block units from pouring through, perhaps more Carnifexes, so good idea. That is movement done. Blessings then. Bless these, +1 to hit rolls before they moved. And then we've handed the fire on. The 2 Necron Warrior squads have been blessed, +1 to the hit rolls. That's for shooting and close combat. So Necrons restoring themselves, composing themselves, and now preparing to let loose a volley of their own. They are Mephrit Dynasty, so they can pack a mean punch with shooting. Right, so kicking off a talent for annihilation, it's going to be used across here. 6 6s of 36. 36 shots hitting on 2s. Going to try and soften this up, strip some wounds away, is the intention. Okay, so 36 shots needing 2s. And all the Necron players wish Phil the best. 2s, any 1s? There's a... Whoa, very good. Oh, 2. 34 hits. This is it. You're just looking for 6s now. Well, 5s for wounds, actually, but 6s will get those mortals. Bound to do it. Love this combo for the Tomb Blades. Just a ton of shots. Oh, no.
There's one there.
There's one there. There's one there.
There's one over here, yeah.
Just the 2. And then any 5s.
1.
We're looking, we're searching, there's another one.
No. Oh, yeah, there.
And another one.
There. There.
That's it.
Oh, not good.
Not good, not so good, no. 2 mortal wounds will be taken.
Yeah, okay.
And then 5 saves of 2+. So some damage will come through. Well, there's a triple 1. Ha! Alright, we'll take 5 damage, dropping down to 12 wounds left. So that softens this beast up here, and that may well prove crucial for the Locust heavy destroyers. So 12 wounds remain on this thing.
Let's do it then. Shall we use the guys?
Okay, now they haven't been blessed, so they're on 3s to hit. They do have hard-wide hatred, so it will be re-rolling 1s. Just looking to see if there's any more Necron players that would help out. Yes, there's Travis and Jen. So Phil will take that Patreon roll and make it into 3 shots, needing 3s. How about that? 2 6s and a 4. Right, now there is a stratagem, techno-oracular targeting, is it?
No, extermination protocols, reroll, I can reroll the wound rolls. It's two command points. It's reroll wounds.
Reroll wounds.
What am I wounded on? Hitting on?
Bound to be 3s, because you're strength 10, I believe.
10, yeah.
So 3's rerollable. There is another stratagem that will give you an auto wound, if you so wish. So that one's available.
Oracular targeting.
That's the one I think of, for a squad. That means 1 will definitely go through, and then you could...
That's 1 command point for that.
You could now go, just saying, you could go for 2 dice steam 3s, and then CP
reroll.
Yeah.
And play that on the CP reroll? No.
No, just let that one go straight through.
Okay.
So that means you got 2 dice required, needing 3s.
We won't play that, we'll play 1 there. Okay. 2 dice, needing 3s.
Travis and Jen, 6 and 5, dream come true, you've done it, well done, 3 out of 3. So I want to double check this, but what's the AP minus on that? I think it's 5.
It is Locust Ever Destroyer AP. Oh, one gun. I want the gun. Gauss Destructor. AP minus 4.
It's minus 4. Right, minus 5 is half range. That's it, range 24, which I don't think.
It's range 36.
Oh, range 39 from effort.
39 from effort, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So minus 4 then, 6 is to block. This will annoy you if I make any of these.
I'm sure it will be.
Oh, you'll be fine. Okay.
3d3.
Yeah, I should do. Yeah, I'm going to have to. 1 in 6. Any kind of help here will go for... There's not many Tyranid friends. No, Travis and Jen were Tyranid players as well, actually, but they've already been used. So we'll go for a 6. No, not a chance. Right, okay. So 2d3 damage each.
3d3 damage each.
3d3. I've got to hurry up and paint mine. So that's going to be 9d3 damage.
So the first one?
Yeah. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds. Wow. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wounds. It's dead, and then you can roll up the other one.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
3 more. 15 wounds. Wow, brilliant job.
Well
that
done.
is superb. No, good,
Well
very.
done, Michael Fryer.
Was it? It's him shooting. Right, good for him. Expert firepower. We don't explode. Not didn't make any difference anyway, but we just wanted to roll to see what kind of way it died. But it killed over here. Frazzled by expert marksmanship from the Locust heavy destroyers. Unit of 3 working with the auto wound.
Not even blessed.
No, they've done exceptionally well. I've got to get my unit of 3 of those. They look superb, fantastic models, and they've certainly made their mark. They've picked off one of the big brute monsters here for the Tyranids. Good firepower from them. Excellent.
Do I want auto? Yeah, I'll go for the auto wounds, I think.
Yeah, disintegration capacitors being used. It's been played on the Immortals. They've got themselves in rapid fire. They're going after that Carnifex. That's longbow BB Carnifex about to be shot at. 6s are great. There's 3, yeah. So those auto wound thanks to that stratagem. And they're looking for 3s for hits with the rest. And the rest will wound on 5s. Now within rapid fire for Mefrit, it's going to be AP minus 3. We get some more wounds. 1 more. So 4 come through. 5s to block. None. 4 wounds taken. Almost half destroying. Yeah, not too bad at all. 5 wounds remain. Tyranids have come out to play here, so Necrons will be only too happy just to unleash everything that they have.
When you're sitting on
3s.
Yeah.
Staff of Light here. This is from the Technomancer.
Into that one.
Yep. 3s, 2 misses.
2 misses.
So 2.
Use a strength, so it's going to be
5s to wound. So one's 2 misses.
Oh, go through.
1 comes through. Minus
1's 2.
2, 3, 4 passed with that one. So
Methrit, make it minus.
if you're half range,
It's range 18, so within.
range 21, so that'd be range 11 and a half. Yes, you've done it.
Yeah.
So we're going to take another wound. Every wound helps against carnifexes, just to get rid of them things. So there's still plenty of options. 2 full, well not full, but 2 good sized squads of Necron Warriors.
Let's hit this squad into that guy.
Okay. Yeah, it's the most efficient use of their firepower. It's the closest target, so unleash
So we've got
the guns. Yep, here it goes. Just raw firepower, no help here. Just bless those hitting on 2s. So 4 Reapers, no, 4 Flayers. So that's going to be 8 shots.
Yeah, 8 shots. Right, so these are the players hitting on 2s.
Yeah, 2s. Sorry, it's okay. It's a lot more than 8 dice. It's rolling the Reapers first. 5s to wound. And because of the range, it's going to be AP -3. Yeah.
Oh, there's a couple.
It's not bad. It's really good.
6 AP -3. Is that 5s to say?
-3. Yeah. Oh, we've rolled
Right.
rolled 5 out of 6.
Oh,
That's
those tower dice have finally come out.
That's ridiculous. Another wound, dropping down to 3 left. You're getting there. Just Flayers next, 8 shots.
8 shots from the Flayers. 2, 4, 8. And they're
2s followed by 5s. Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, 7 hits.
Need a good roll.
No, not good. One
Just
there.
the one. Which we've passed on a 6. Alright, so it's going to take something else to bring that thing down. Yeah, okay, Tachyon arrow. I was going to say Patreon, but just about hits on a 2. So this is a Tachyon arrow here, going into the longbow BB Carnifex. 3s to wound.
Or
Used it already, auto wound.
yes, I did because it helped me over there. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll roll it. We'll use Patreon now.
Okay, we're looking around for any kind of Necron helpers. I've burnt through most of them, if not all of them. So you're going to have to turn to some other faction, Imperial.
Dillamore. Dark Angels like myself.
Go ahead, yeah. Dillamore, Dark Angels, Deathcore, Krieg. Hits, or wounds, sorry, on a 6. Nice. AP minus crazy on that thing. -5. So it's -1 damage. So to destroy me, you need a 4+. It's a 50-50 chance.
Another Patreon?
Go ahead.
Give me Raycross.
Okay, Raycross.
The cross dice.
Here it comes.
Oh,
It's a 1.
Reroll. CP. Got to be done.
Yeah, I would. 4, and the 4 you needed, 4 you got. Well done. Carnifex destroyed, yeah. Ray comes to the rescue.
I've got 1 command point mutilated. Does he blow up? Or do they do?
No, it doesn't. I've rolled. No, it's failed. So he's slain one of the Phoenix Lords, and one of the Carnifexes brought down. Necrons will be glad to see that thing destroyed.
Now it's time to shoot him with the rest of what we've got.
Yeah.
Catacomb Command Barge. I think we'll shoot it.
Okay. So this isn't too bad. It isn't too bad for the Necrons here, really. They've recovered well with their numbers, and they're quite happy to concentrate firepower down in this direction. They brought down 1 Carnifex so far. The Tyranids has been destroyed with some superb firepower as well. Another Carnifex is about to find itself in trouble. So it's the Chris Comiskey Carnifex here. It needs to be softened up but not destroyed, because the intent is to try and charge into it and finish it off, to reclaim that objective and pick up 5 points for primary set.
So hitting on 2s with the Gauss Cannon.
Yes, 3 shots in 2s.
1 missed. So 2 hits.
5s to wound, strength 6, toughness 7.
No.
Yeah, okay. And then Staff of Light, you're saying he's got?
Light he's got, yeah, which is 3 dice.
Yep.
All hits. Strength 5, so it's got to be 5s to wound.
Yes.
Oh, got 2.
2 come through.
That's the lower power, so it's -2.
-2. You passed.
The Warden will shoot with the relic.
Yes.
Just Blast, I think it's called, isn't it?
Yeah.
4 shots.
4 shots, it'll be, yeah, Relic, Gauze
He
Blaster.
hits on 2s, doesn't he?
I think, no, he hits on 3s, tragically. He definitely does, because it's really annoyed me that he can't hit on 2s. But gets his hits anyway.
Yeah.
Strength 5s, it'll be 5s to wound. No.
No,
Okay.
yeah, never mind.
It's going to have to be a volley from those Necron warriors.
That's it. What's left?
Now, be careful not to destroy it entirely. It'll be tough enough. I highly doubt that will happen. But to soften it up, to half destroy it would be most useful to pave the way for the Scorpic destroyers going in.
Short range ones.
Yes, Gauls Reapers.
20 shots there, was it?
Yep. And the flares will easily be in half range.
7 of those.
7 of those, yeah. So Gauls Reapers. No stratagem help. 1 CP remains here. We've got 6 left. We've been spending as well. Phil's going to roll 2 dice separately. This is for the one at the back that's in range, but not in the extra minus. Yes. So 3s, or 2, sorry. And then 5s. Double 6. Oh, but he wounds well. -2. So 4 ups. He's got a wound. That's a good start. Okay. So dropping down to 8.
Good boy.
That's him. He's done well.
He's done well on his own.
Okay.
Now can the rest of his metallic comrades help him?
2s. Again.
Loads. Yep, just that.
2 blobs, Necron warriors. Being blessed is solid. 5s to wound. It's quite an important roll, this one. You don't want to roll low. You don't want to roll too high. You just want to roll just right. It's the Goldilocks
3, 4, 5,
roll here.
6.
So it's good, but not extravagant. -3 though.
Yeah.
So 5s. We block 2. This is going well. This is perfect for Phil because it's knocking the wounds down without destroying it. So 5 wounds taken, dropping down to 4 left. The ideal situation would be to cause 2 more wounds.
So
that'll be perfection.
These are the long ones. I've got 7 of those.
Flares, yeah, 14 shots. Again, he wants a Goldilocks roll. So 2s for hits. And there's another one in there.
Oh yeah. These are
5s to wound again. You don't want to roll too well. That's okay. That's probably just about right. So you don't want me to fail all of these.
These aren't 8. These are 8.
These are -2. Yeah, so 4s. You're okay. I've passed all of them except 1s. Dropping down to 3 wounds left. So in close combat, you'll need 2 successes to go through with those big choppers.
I think we're at that stage now. I think we've shot everything.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just looking around. Don't think there's anything else. No. Done.
Yep.
Okay, shooting phase done. Pretty good. 2 monsters brought down. And nice lining up for the destruction of a 3rd here, the one that sits on the objective. We'll go on to charges next for the Necrons on their first turn.
Actually, I'm just going to go normal.
Are you sure? No, I don't know. So this is the plasma site here.
Knuckles is calling me.
Okay.
He's just calling me because he's not undeclared, isn't he?
Yeah, undeclared.
Come on, Maxfield.
So he answers the phone. Hello?
Don't want a 1.
Okay, no problem. It's done it. Okay. Roll a 4. Yes, that'll help.
So we do a charge.
Yeah.
Can you shoot? Have you got Overwatch?
I can, but I won't. And 9. In they go. They can even lap round a bit further if they so wish. Could even block. He could even roll right round and block off the Chaos Gate.
9, yeah. To there.
What Phil's doing is blocking off here, potentially. Blocking off here with Scarabs. Creating a roadblock for the Tyranids to go through. And then encourage them to go into the warp and just disappear somewhere else would be the ideal situation. Alright, so no other charges take place. So Plasma Sights activated them. It's actually charged in as well just to keep up with the Scorpic Destroyers, and both Scorpic Destroyers have gone in. They're searching for 3 wounds here against this Carnifex. If this Carnifex survives, it will mince them to pieces, so no pressure. So base of 3 attacks on these, +1 for the Plasma Sight. That's 8 attacks. 3s to hit. Rerolling 1s. Should do it.
Okay. Good that.
Here we go. 3 roll 1s.
There's 2 ones. Oh, okay. So.
Okay, that one.
And not that one. So I've got
all those. Fine. So far, so good. I think you're on 3s to wound because the plasma sight helping you out and the weapon that they're carrying. +2 strength.
Yeah.
To strength 5, strength 7, strength 8 for the plasma sight. I take that upgrade. I think it's worth it, and it's going to help out here. 3s instead of 4s. They've all wounded.
Yeah.
And what's the minus on this?
4.
-4.
Because it's the big weak blade.
Yep.
There's 3 damage a piece.
I know. I need 5 6s. No. That's a total of 8 damage coming through after the -1. So I've been slain. And we don't blow up. But another Carnifex gone. That's the Chris Comiskey Carnifex here. It was all souped up, ready to charge. It didn't. And it ended up being countercharged by one of my favourite Necron units, the Scorpec Destroyers. Made short work of this thing, hacking it down. Here, they can make a 3-inch consolidation to truly block the way, if they so wish. I was going to swap the models over because he moved one away. That's what's happened there is fine. Okay. They've blocked the entrance. That's no problem at all. So that is complete. Combat's resolved. I'd say you've recovered the situation pretty good here. 3 monsters brought down. Kill points been picked up. Objectives have been secured. And secondaries achieved. Good response here from the Necrons. Is it enough is the question. Tyranid is preparing a second wave attack coming through. Alright, so turn comes to an end. Points picked up, 1 secondary achieved. Secure No Man's Land, that was requiring 2 No Man's Land objectives, which has been picked up, so 5 points for that. 3 kill points as well here, so 8 points to 11 at this stage. Necrons have certainly earned themselves some respect against the Tyranids. They've responded very well indeed, reassembling their force, coordinating decent firepower, and then with violence reclaiming one of the No Man's Land objectives with the Scorpec Destroyers. And tactically blocking off entry here for Tyranid monsters. Clever play here from the Necrons. That's the turn finished as we prepare to go on to turn 2 for the Tyranids next. So the fight continues. Intense fighting across here, manoeuvring, shooting and close combat. Tyranids, yeah, there's some work to do. We've got to figure out ways to break through these units and get back into the heart of this Necron force. We're going to the second turn of the game for the Tyranids next. Alright, so turn 2 here for the Tyranids. Secondaries here, Assassination, that's Killer Character. Deploy Teleport Homer, that's performing an action in the enemy deployment zone. And then Blood and Guts here for killing units in close combat. I need to kill 3 for this size game. Alright, so movement here for the Tyranids. Command phase done as well. So the Ian Pitkin Swarmlords moved out across in this direction. +1 to psychic test, or +1 d6 for psychic test for him. That's from the Neurophrope. The 2 Carnifexes have moved through. Their core troops or core units. They've been blessed here by the Swarmlord and the Warlord trait from him. So reroll hit rolls. +1 to hit rolls and objective secured. That came from the Swarmlord. Those 2 are both trying to push through in that direction. The Carnifex here pushing through. This is Ben Shaw. It's moving towards the roadblock here with the Scarab Swarms. And then continuing to flow through in this direction. So Gaunts, Tervigon, Neurophrope shifted to its right. Emerging from here with the Exocrines, some artillery available for the Tyranids, and then across here. Gaunts pushing through but stringing out onto the objective, and then that generated unit of 10 shifted across to occupy that objective as well. 7 points picked up for primary objectives here at the start of turn 2. So movement's done. This really is the second wave here for the Tyranids, and again it needs to make an impact. Necrons become dangerous, or more and more dangerous as the game goes on, where they're able to reassemble and solidify their position, and then the opponent starts to lose units and strength. So the Tyranids need to continue to hit the Necrons hard here. We'll go on to Psychic phase next. Okay, so we'll do Neuroparasite from here. From the Tervigon. Goes off in 11. God, I wish that was a smite. Okay, and then that's how many bases? 6?
6 bases.
Yeah, so for Neuroparasite, I've got to roll. Excels your toughness. Toughness 3, I think, at best. So 4s would be good. So at least 2. I don't think they're toughness 2.
Toughness 3.
Yeah, so 2 come through. 2 mortal wounds. That's it. It's not going to kill a base. Okay, we'll go for Smite. Goes off on an 8. D3 mortal wounds. It's 2 mortal wounds. I think that's enough to pick that base off. Yeah, it's 1 base gone. Then we'll go for Catalyst. And we'll put that onto the Carnifex here, if we can make it go off, which it won't, and we'll command reroll that. And it does go off. Okay, so CP spent, it's got 5 left. Catalyst on him, I'll put it up there. So closest visible for smite is here. We'll do that, needing a 6. He's been blessed with 3d6, choosing the best 2. So we'll take the 9 and cause a D3 mortal wounds. It is 3. Ooh. So it's going to remove one of those from play.
This guy?
Yeah, okay. Either of those 2, it's up to you. Next, we'll do Psychic Scream. No, we shall not. I was about to do Psychic Scream, make a real boo-boo. No. I need to try and charge around here because I've advanced your CP. So Onslaught, which I command re-rolled as well. So I paid the CP for that. So Onslaught, we need a 6. And we'll take the 3d6 and choose the best, which is most helpful. I've used my command re-roll, haven't I? Yeah. There's no charge from him. What would my charge have been? That would have been the dream to get stuck into... Oh, no, he wouldn't have charged anyway. Whoa, he doesn't want to go around the corner. Okay, so Tomb Blades will be happy enough they've survived, even if they're not aware of what could have happened. Okay, so that's Psychic phase finished. Shooting phase next. So it's got to be done. We're going to bombard the Locust Heavy Destroyers. I'm a big fan of that unit, but it seems a shame to shoot at them, but we'll fire. D3. So maxing out here on 9. You got cover, but that's about all you can do, really. So we're looking for 3s. So some have failed. We'll be looking for 3s to wound, not 2s. Toughness 5. And 1's failed. This current situation will bring 2 of them down and leave 1 with a wound left. 4 wounds each.
3 up save.
Yeah, 3 up, 2 up. It's -4. So 6 is to block on 5 dice. It's difficult here. Has blocked 1. Okay, so that means that 2 will be slain. No wounds will go on to the last model. And then the Vital Reanimation Protocols. It's tough. It's going to be 8 dice. Needing 5s and 6s. It's a very tough roll, this one. But the dream situation would be to bring 1 back. And no.
6 there. 5.
Okay, not enough. All right, so 2 models slain. That's the downside with those, as they can be shot at and removed.
Scorpec.
Yeah, Scorpec Destroyer going to offload into him. We'll go Patronic just to try and make this go through. We'll take the artist formerly known as Veege. So 1,000 suns. It's going to be 3 shots, needing 3s, and then it'll be 3s to wound. You could turn it into 4s to wound with a CP if you want to try and keep the 1 model alive. A single success will be a kill. Gosh, just 1 model, but is it worth it just to try and keep the speed bump?
No, we won't bother. I'll keep the
Okay, 3s. 3s, yeah, 2 make it through.
What would it have been if I had used it? Would it have made any difference?
Don't think so. No, 4 and 5 I think I rolled, so...
3 hits? 2 hits?
2 made it through. 6s.
No.
Gone. 8 damage. Target destroyed. So Plasma Sight remain alive. It's removed in the morale phase, so it'll sit where it is, and perhaps slow down our charge. So we'll go for the next one. We're going to have to do it. We're going to try and take out the Locust Heavy Destroyer. And to do that, we'll use Marcus Anthony here. So 3 shots, needing 3s. 2 hits come through. 3s to wound. 1 makes it through. -3, so 5+ to block. Patronic, too late. Oh, CP reroll. Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Reroll, yeah, and I'm going to go Patronic for the reroll.
I think we're all out of Necron players. So you've got Imperial, Blood Angels.
Longbow.
Longbow BB, you certainly can. Here it comes. It's a huge roll.
Oh, so close.
Okay. Straight 4 damage, it's gone. Target destroyed. Oh, it's annoying for the Necrons. It's a useful unit, but the Tyranids have heavy firepower of their own, and they've removed that squad from play. That's the Michael Fryer squad, another Phoenix Lord brought down. So we're going to fire here. 19 shots into the Scarabs, needing 4s this time. and then needing 3s to wound at strength 5. Alright, so 6 have made it through at AP -1. Yeah, you can roll 4 dice here first for cover, needing 6s. No, that's that base gone, and then 2 wounds on another base. It's 5 from here, 4s, 3s, 1s, no, -1 again, so no save this time. So just a wound taken, reanimation.
For the one that...
That's fine, yeah.
No.
Okay, 19 here, not blessed, so 4s. Okay, looking something like that, and then 3s to wound. Here's a good few, so 7. Again, -1, there's nothing you can do, so just 7 wounds taken. That's going to be 2 bases. Yeah, so they finished, so now 8 dice for reanimation protocols. And almost, yeah, okay. So we're going to do a volley from the unit that has been blessed. So hitting on 3s this time with these. Again, going into the Scarab Swarms to try and clear them out of the way. 3s to kill. That's going to be your base and what's left of the other one. So they are gone. Wipeout, target destroyed. They've kind of done their job, absorbing firepower and slowing the Tyranids down. That Screamer Killer would have been a lot further ahead if it wasn't for that Scarab Swarm. Now they're going to fire here. 24-inch range of the Stinger Salvo into the Necron Warriors. 3s to wound. Yeah, 4 saves, -1, so 5 ups. Save 1. So 3 casualties, and then there's reanimation.
Is it these ones?
Yeah, those ones there, yeah. So, like so, okay. 5s to reanimate, 1 comes back. Sure, fire him into the same target. So that's going to be, there's 5, there's a full amount of shots here because it's over 10 in the squad. 4s, 2s for kills, 3 dead from that squad, so 3 removed, and then reanimation protocols. Okay, grinding them down. Rerolling 1s. Okay, the protocol in action at the moment here is...
Protocol of Undying Legions.
It's going to add the extra living metal.
Living metal.
Yeah. Turn 1, by the way, I don't think I kept, it was a bit late here, but turn 1 morale was all rolled up for, and Phil passed all of his rolls. The one battered Necron Warrior squad that took the horrific casualties, Phil actually rolled a 1 and auto passed, so well done. So we've got, yeah, I think we're done for firepower. Yeah, not too bad. We've whittled the Necrons down again, clearing away some units, getting some wipeouts with shooting. We'll go on to charges next. There are some charges available. This one, not going to go ahead, but there's some other charges. Could happen. Yeah, so both Carnifexes have gone in. One had to go into the plasma site there because it's in the way, but the other one's made it into the Necron Warriors. So we'll do our attacks. 5 attacks on the charge. We'll fight against the plasma site first of all. It's hitting on 3s and killing on 2s. Plasma site's gone, so that's that model out of the way. And then we'll push through, tap into combat, just edging forwards, and then 5 attacks on the charge for the other. Hitting on 3s, killing on 2s, all of them. Okay, all of those 4, so 4 casualties. Yep, and then it's reanimation protocols. So 4s. Sorry, 5s, rerolling 1s. Just the 1 comes back. Yeah, so fighting back, Phil's managed to pile in enough to actually get more models in range of the objective. So to his advantage now, he will count as holding at the start of the turn. So useful enough. So 6 attacks on 1. I'm just going to split these here. It's 11 in total. Looking for 2s because they've been blessed. And then it's going to be 5s for wounds. Here, and those 4 make it through. No minus though, and we passed all of those with our armor save of 2+. And then 5 attacks on the other. Yeah, hitting on 2s and wounding on. Not reanimating. I thought I was reanimating. And then looking for 5s.
2.
Fighting away. Just that 2+ is ridiculous. So passed. All right, so combat's resolved across here. Necron Warriors struggling in close combat against the Carnifexes, but with objectives secure, there's 2 models within range of the objective. They've managed to actually reclaim that from the Tyranids. We'll calculate points and morale actually at this stage as well. So turn comes to an end here. Points been picked up. Another secondary being achieved. Deploy teleport homer. That was the lictor over in the corner. We're going to keep assassination and blood and cuts running. 3 points picked up for kill points for destroying units. 7 points picked up for primaries. So that puts us on 28 points to 8 at this stage. The Tyranids have got themselves 20 points ahead. Necrons do have a turn in hand. Crucially, they're going to pick up 4 points for that. 3 points for the home objective. So they're still in the fight here. Numbers are taking heavy enough damage, so they need to do something to counterattack the Tyranids here and cause as much damage at least as last turn. It's the second wave. Dealt with the first wave. The second wave, consisting of these models here, need to be dealt with by the Necrons. Tough enough. They're all on full strength actually, so it's a tough task for them. The Warden's nearby. He can give orders to pull back, let loose with another volley. Here we're going to turn 2 for the Necrons next. So Necrons on turn 2. Backing off, you restored some models. How many?
Oh, I haven't done that. No.
Oh, D3.
D3 for the
Necron Warriors. Yeah. Ah, 3 more to be added on. That's from the Technomancer just here, who's held on to this objective. 7 points picked up for primaries. The Immortals have swung around in support. 3 more models to be added on. Still is a good core of Necrons here, getting ready to let loose a big second volley. I'm thinking this is combat maybe he's going to go for.
Yeah, if necessary.
Catacomb Command Barge getting ready to shoot. Warden helped this unit pull back and able to shoot again, so that's the second time he's coming useful. And then staying in the heart of the unit here. Units blessed. Necron Warriors, Immortals, that's from these 2 Overlords here. Jumping up on top to lay down some firepower across in this direction with the Tomb Blades, and then to help with secondaries to pick up those 5 points. This objective still needed to be secured, so bringing in the Hexmark Destroyer from reserve. That's movement done. Shooting phase next. So hitting on 2s, this is the Catacomb Command Barge, straight ahead into the Carnifex. So 2s. 5s for wounds, strength 6, toughness 7. But if you can get those wounds...
We do, every 3.
All of them?
All 3, yeah.
Right, okay. AP minus 3.
Cannon, heavy 3, AP minus 3, and it's D3 damage.
Mephrit Dynasty, an extra AP minus 1. So we're looking for 6s. Nope. 3d3 damage. It is minus 1, so it's likely just going to be 1 wound at a time, unless you can roll some 5s and 6s. You've got 1. Okay, so 4 wounds taken. Nice. So dropping down to 5. So points, generally speaking, okay for the Necrons. The key for this turn, perhaps the whole battle, is to defeat the second wave. The second wave consists of 3 Carnifexes and then potentially him as well. If Phil can deal with those, that'll make things a lot easier for the Necrons. He'll blunt the attack and take away the nasty assault units. So max firepower as much as possible. Tomb Blades coming to the rescue, or coming to help here as well. Right, 20 shots with the Immortals, going against the damaged Carnifex, needing 2s because they've been blessed. No stratagems being used at this stage, just taking away the few 1s that have been rolled, just a couple. Okay, and then we're looking for 5s to wound, strength 5, and it's going to be AP -3. So there's a few. I just need to pass one of these and we'll stay alive. 4. Oh no, we're on 5 wounds left anyway, so we'll be okay. We have passed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Passed. They're built in -2, aren't they? So we passed with 1. 3 more wounds taken, dropping down to 2. So Carnifex almost gone. 2 wounds left. So this battle.
The Warden will shoot him now then.
Yeah.
I'll save the. You know, if I can get a bit of damage with the Warden.
Sure, yeah, okay.
Might help. So what's he got? He's got the standard.
Should be 4 shots in at rapid fire range of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He hits on 3s.
So we're saying the battle really has just been this corridor down here. This is where the main fighting's taken place. The flank's very quiet in this battle. Okay, so looking for 3s. And then looking for 5s. No, okay.
3.
Assault 3, strength 5. So it's going to be
Strength 5, yeah.
Staff of Light on the
Staff of Light, yeah, and he hits on 3s.
On the off chance you might be able to pick him off. Hitting on 3s.
3.
5s or 6s would be amazing. No, okay, it's going to be down to Necron Warriors. Yeah. Can do it?
10 shots. 1.4.
This is the auto wound.
No.
Yeah, so what we're doing is this Necron Warrior squad across here. All the flares are going to go into this one, and all the Reapers are going to go into the fresh Carnifex. Phil's looking for it. We know what it is. It's the auto wounding on 6s to hit, which will be useful here at such short range and so many models. Yeah, disintegration capacitors being used. So how many Gauze flayers?
There's 10.
10.
10 shots of the long ones, yeah.
Okay, here it comes. Looking for 2s because they've been blessed as well.
One went down.
It didn't go down, you hit it and then it went across the board again.
Did you see it?
Yeah, it came back out across there.
Okay.
So it was falling off the table. Phil went to grab it, his hand then knocked it back onto the board, it rolled under there, and no, you got it, it's a 5 and it was a hit as well. Okay.
Yeah, so the one didn't hit.
Okay. Okay, so it's rolling to wound now.
Also an auto wound.
Yeah.
It's not in top, yeah.
Yeah, and the others coming through. 5s. Oh, it's good recovery. So looking at 5 in total?
5 in total.
-2. 4 ups. Yo, got him big time. 5 casualties or 5 wounds taken. So that's the end of him. He dies. Death throws would be handy for you. No, okay. So that's him removed from play. Carnifex destroyed. Well done. And then now Gauze Reapers. So 18 shots with the Gauze Reapers next. This stratagem will be helpful. 6s we're looking for. Would be so useful because there'll be AP -3.
1.
Gonna have to say, Phil, we don't roll many 6s at the moment.
No.
Just an observation.
No, not you. Not you.
Yeah, sorry. Phil's dice rolling is probably normal compared to these dice here. Okay, 5s to win. 1's also come through, and then we're looking for 5s or 6s would be good.
That's more like it.
That's incredibly good.
That would have been auto. Well, it's the same thing. There.
Another one there as well.
Yeah.
Wow. 8.
I must have heard you.
8 at -3. So 5s or 6s. Blocked half. 4 wounds taken. Okay, drop it down to 5 on this Carnifex. They're notorious for it. My own list does the same. This sort of grinding process with firepower. Necrons can do it. They do have the resources with the right stratagems and the right numbers. Regular Necron warriors can grind any target down. They fire, especially Mephrit Dynasty. So I think we've got a plan. Yeah, full squad of Necron warriors into here. They're hunting for 5 wounds if they can. Okay, so one of the Gauze Reapers, do that one first. It's on 2s because it's in the short range, it's extra AP minus. So 2 hits, 5s or 6s would be great.
Oh.
Snake Eyes, no, okay. Then you can roll the rest at normal. So 18 shots with the rest. This is just the Gauze Reapers for now. They'll be looking for 2s and then 5s to wound. A really good roll to wound would be so useful. There's 5 wounds to try and strip down from this monster here. So 2s. Okay, looking good, just the one I can see. It's like a little competition we've done this whole game. Spot the ones.
Spot the ones.
Okay.
The light is just,
5s to...
for me, it's exactly over the top.
5s, there's some.
2, 3, 4.
5.
5.
Okay, at -2. So we should survive. 4s. Yes, above average here. So one more wound taken, dropping down to 4 left. So it's now down to Gore's Flayers. There is combat available here. Right, so 6 shots. Yeah, it's going to be tough for them to try and finish the target off. 6 shots needing 2s. And 3 misses this time. And then 5s to wound.
1.
-2. Failed, so dropping down to 3 wounds left. So decisions about whether combat would be enough to finish that thing off, or to use the Tomb Blades, or to split the firepower of the Tomb Blades. So he's going to go half and half. He's going to share out the shots here. 1 CP to be used for Talent for Annihilation. So it's going to be 18 shots down here, 18 shots down at this Warlord. So
they were blessed, but not now.
yes, hitting on 3. He's going to fire down here first, try and get mortal wounds in against the Swarmlord. So 6s are good. And just the 1. Okay, so it means you'll get a chance at using them against the Carnifex. 3s for hits, and then it'll be 5s to wound. Yes, it's scored in addition. That's fine. So mortal wound calls so far. 5s to wound. And these will be AP -1 from Mephrit Dynasty. So there's 3 more. So looking for those. That's a pass because I start on a 2. So I've taken 2 casual or 2 wounds in total. It's dropping down to 11. Alright, so the rest of the shots going into the Carnifex.
Hit on 3s.
2 6s would be great. Tons of 6s. Okay, so it's going to take 2 mortal wounds straight away. And all you're looking for now is to cause 1 more wound. And that'll be enough. So you can lump all those together and roll 5s and 6s. Should do it. I think you've got this. 5s and 6s. It's going to be tight. There's 3 at -1. So 3 at 3+. And why not?
Oh, yeah.
Drew Gums 3+. Oh, no. Cadians. Typical. CP reroll. We'll force this Cadian player to give us a save. No. Okay, target destroyed. Doesn't blow up. Doesn't matter. It's the closest. Oh, closest enemy. Yeah. So, but no, doesn't blow up and target destroyed. Well done. Okay, so really eating into the second wave. 2 Carnifexes slain by concentrated Necron firepower. Mephrit Dynasty really helping out.
No, I don't want to move them there. I need them to stay.
Yeah, no, they have the objective. You can see the models just there. No charges to take place. Firepower is complete. So that's the end of the turn. We will see what the score is. Yeah, pretty good turn actually. 7 points picked up. I think this is actually a very good recovery here. 7 points picked up for primaries. Kill points was 3 again, I think. 2 Carnifexes and... no, 2.
2 Carnifexes, yeah.
2 Carnifexes, so 2 kill points picked up. 2 secondaries picked up for 10 points as well. So overwhelming firepower was completed with the destruction of those. And Phil did clear, he held here and cleared this. So another 5 points picked up for that secondary also. Yeah, so total is 27 points to 28. The Necrons have caught up with the Tyranids and have continued to kick out damage here. This is a tight game for sure. So old Codex versus brand new. The Necrons holding their own and keeping the points flowing in. We'll go on to turn 3, the middle stage. Necrons will take the Tyranids to the middle stage of the game. This intense fight running down this corridor here, revolving around this Chaos Gate, will continue. This battle is unresolved. Tyranids with less resources available at this point, but still dangerous enough. Turn 3 for the Tyranids next. Alright, so turn 3 for the Tyranids. No retreat, no surrender was drawn. We've paid a CP to drop it. Instead, we've got to grind them down. So we've got to keep a tally. Then it's a roll off to see. Showing it's at the end of this point. Yeah. No, it's not a roll off. just keeping a tally of kill points, which is our incentives to do. That's fine. Blood and guts, kill stuff in close combat to keep that flowing in. An assassination killer character, which is very possible here with the Swarm Lord. So he's moved around. He's paid his CP to restore wounds, restored both wounds. He's back up to full strength, swung around the corner to go after the Hexmark Destroyer. Artillery's moved up. Infantry's moved up here. The Gaunts. The Tervigons moved up. Gaunts ahead have moved up. They've been blessed to +1 to the hit rolls as well. Neurophropes moved up with them. Just moving ahead with the last of the Carnifexes here. So that is Ben Shaw, and it's been blessed by the Neurophrope with +1 to the hit rolls. These have shuffled a little bit again to lay down some firepower, holding position with these onto this objective in no man's land. That's movement done. Yeah, not quite. There's one unit that we'd both forgotten about here. So he's moved around there. I'm just giving you the view of the Necrons. It was the Lictor. It's moved 10, so it's gone scampering across here, now contesting this objective and a possible charge into the Technomancer. So now this is the third attempt at an assault by the Tyranids on the Necrons. Their line constricting around here, but still tough enough. Two good enough size units of Necron Warriors, Immortals, lots of characters to try and get into. So now the Tyranids will attempt again to break this Necron force. They haven't broken them yet, but there's a third chance to do so. So Smite from the Neurophrope, it'll go into the Necron Warriors. It is going to be D6 mortal wounds with that on an 11. I'm rolling 3d6 again because he's choosing the best. He's blessed himself. I don't like that Ultramarines dice. No, I can't be superstitious. D6. What's that? 3. 3 mortal wounds caused on the Necron Warriors.
Which group?
This closest to them. I just got electric shock off of that. I was pointing and then.
There you
So.
Yeah, take it from here.
I just wanted to try something. I'm just going to. Yeah, did that go through or it disappeared? It does. Doesn't. That's okay.
It's there.
Careful. Okay, so yeah, I was just seeing if things disappear when you put them through. You put a dice through.
Oh,
Oh, no.
There you go.
It does go through. Okay, I'm going to put a dice through.
Oh.
All right, we'll stop playing it. We'll stop playing with the Chaos Gate. This is how it starts. This is how James got corrupted by Chaos. So second power from him, Catalyst. I'll put it onto the Carnifex across there. So that wrong 3d6 got an 11 though. Okay, so yeah, we'll go for Catalyst. Yeah, oh, it's hips. 5 plus. 5 plus, feel no pain. So next we'll go for Neuroparasite. We'll go onto that squad there. Now, I'd really like that to go off. We'll CP reroll it. And that will go off on a... No, it won't. We've rolled a 6 and it's a 7 required. So that power's not going to go ahead. Yeah, around here, Smite, Onslaught or Psychic Scream, not going to bother. I don't want to use any powers that I don't really need to. No, because I'm going to take him out in close combat. Hopefully. Okay, so we're going to shooting phase next. So artillery going into the Tomb Blades. Built in -1 though, if I remember rightly with these. So we'll be hitting on 4s. It's a straight extra 3 shots because of the size of the unit. So hitting on 4s. I tell you what, it's protected you because I've only got 3 hits. It's 3s to wound, fouled with 1. So it's 2 have made it through. 5 plus invulnerable saves will protect you as well. Not easy target. Ooh. Okay, so 2 models slain, it's a straight 3 damage. So reanimation protocols of 4 dice, needing 5s. And we also need to know what your protocol is for this turn.
It is Protocol of the Hungry Void. It's each time a model makes a melee attack on unmodified wound model 6, improve the AP by 1.
Okay.
I thought it might be in melee by now, which sort of. So 4 dice.
Needing
5s. 2
5s.
wounds each, aren't they?
Yeah. No, okay, so both have been slain. So we're going to fire this squad here, full squad of 19, into the Necron Warriors dead ahead. They'll get cover because of the stairs in the way. So hitting on 3s with these. 3s to wound. And yeah, 6. -1 +1, 6 at 4 plus. Wow. One's failed. Yeah, you can reanimate on that one.
Is
That squad there, yeah. No, that one, yeah. Yeah, Gauze Flare removed, which then doesn't come back. Okay, so one gone. 2 from here. Nothing. Next slot, not all of them, but 12 can fire across there. They've not been blessed, so they're looking for 4s. Firing into the craters, so Phil will get cover. Just get our wounds. Yeah, 3's to win. Flesh Bore is pretty good here. So +1, -1. So 5 saves, a 4+. Not really grinding these warriors down as much as we'd hoped. So yeah, 3 casualties taken. Phil can remove models and then roll up for reanimation. Okay. 5 pluses. Re-rolling 1s, surely not. No, alright. Yeah, 2 come back, well done. This is the Necron durability here starting to kick in. Next, Stinger Salvo, dead ahead. Looking for 3s. Looking for 3s. Yeah, 4 more saves at -1 +1, so 4 ups. Blocked 1. 3 slain. And then a reanimation. Okay. Restored 1.
Reroll.
Yes, rerolling 1s. Okay, 1 comes back. So not as good as we'd hoped. We were hoping to actually clear that squad out of the way and get through to the characters, but we're nowhere near that target there for the Carnifex charging through. I think firepower may well be finished. No, we've got a little bit left. We'll fire him dead ahead. So we'll go D6 shots. 6 shots, maxing out. This is with the Carnifex. 4s. 2s to kill. Yeah, 4 slain. It's AP -4. So 4 brought down from that squad, yeah, correct. And then looking for 5s to reanimate, rerolling 1s. Still not cleared a path. And 1, 2 will come back. Fine, yeah, stick 2 back again. Characters protected. Okay, right, so that's it. Shooting phase finished. Charges next. We have a few. So charges going ahead there and across here as well. So the 2 charges we'd planned. And then there's also the Lictor going in as well. No CP available, no interrupts here. So Tyranid units going in. We're all up combat next. Yeah, Swarmlord. We'll just make this quick and painless for this machine. 2s to hit. 2s, no. I don't think we're strength 10. I think we're strength 9. So I'll be on 3s to wound. We'll have a little look.
Toughness 5.
He's definitely toughness 5. Yes, that's not a problem. I just want to look up. Swarmlord base of strength 8. Oh, no, yes, we are. Wow. Yeah, strength 8. Do get +1 for the bone sabers, and then we are High Fleet Behemoth +1 strength on the charge. So we are going to be on 2s to wound. And that's it. So that is AP -4, 15 wounds. He's gone.
Is it 3 upside in? Yeah.
Yeah, he's deleted. That was hacked to pieces. Chopped into spare parts and sold on eBay. So that was a short innings from him, but 5 points picked up, which is a good number of points in the game. So we'll make a consolidation move. We'll head off in this direction on the hunt for perhaps another victim. Okay. Or maybe we'll be hunted. We'll see what the Necrons decide to do, but that's that combat resolved.
Both squads?
No. I'm going to try and put all my attacks. I've charged both. Right, okay, I'm going to put all my attacks into that one to try and get rid of them. Got to try and wipe out Necron units here. So 2s, because we're on +1 to our hit rolls. We're blessed by the Neurophrope Warlord trait. How many left in your squad?
7. 3, 6, 7.
I'll do. I've got 8 hits. I have to command reroll to get the wipeout. I can't take risks. We'll go Paul Cook Imperial dice. A bit risky. Oh, 6, that's okay. Right, so that's 7 kills, which is a wipeout on that squad. Just about done enough on a command reroll to remove them from play entirely. Okay, they pretty much remain where we are, just fighting against that other squad, which will get to fight me back. That's Ben Shaw fighting away. Good attacks from that Carnifex. Right, next, going around this side, it's the Lictor fighting for the objective. 6 attacks, needing 2s. All of them. There's going to be 3s to wound at strength 7. Nearly all of them. 6 wounds have come through. Phil's checking to see what kind of save and invuln save he gets. It's AP -3, so if he's got a 4-up save, he's in trouble. Technomancer. It is a 4-up. Any invuln save? I don't think he has one, so I think he's going to go.
No,
That's alright. 10 damage. Technomancer's gone. Ouch. Slain quickly. Lictors are a lot more, twice as deadly as they used to be. And that's annoying for the Necrons. That's the home objective gone. They'll still get their 4 points for No Man's Land objective. So fighting back with this Necron Warrior squad next. So 7 attacks, needing 2s because they were blessed. And then needing 5s to wound. 3. Yeah, I think there's a protocol kicking in here for you.
Oh, yes, it is. Unmodified wound of 6, AP
Right.
1. So these
Fine.
are
2 up,
extra 2 AP.
failed, and 3 up. Passed. This is actually the regular save that I failed, so wound taken. Alright, so turn comes to an end here. Combat's all resolved across the board. Morale's not a problem. Points have flowed in here. Two secondaries achieved. Assassination and Blood and Guts. Assassination actually achieved twice over. 2 characters being brought down. Grind them down. We set ourselves up with a total of 3. So we should get that one as well on our next turn. 7 points for primaries, 3 kills being added on. So now going to 41 points to 27. So Tyranids picking up a good number of points again here on this turn. So turn comes to an end. It's a good tally for them now. Necrons may well struggle. We'll go on to turn 3, see what the Necrons can do. But it may be a case that the Tyranids have done enough damage to see the game through to victory. Right, so on turn 3 for the Necrons, there is an alarm going off in the local industrial estate, but we will press on here. So, moving across, we're getting ready to take on the Lictor in close combat. Necron Warriors, with the help of the Warden, backing out of combat and getting ready to shoot. Still holding on to this objective, 4 points picked up for that primary. Then jumping down here is the Chef squad that survived, has now claimed this objective, which will help. Necron Immortals have moved around to let loose some firepower, and then the Catacomb Command Barge as well. Combination of firepower and close combat. Phil is hoping this is enough to bring the Swarmlord down. Secondaries is Assassination, so big incentive to go after him. Grind them down, which is the attrition tally, and then raise the banner, which Phil's not going to do this turn. He's too busy shooting at Tyranid targets. We'll go on to shooting phase next. So 3 shots here. Going to start with the Catacomb Command Barge into the Swarmlord. So 2s. And then 5s to wound. Strength 6. 2 of them. Nice. 4+ invulnerable saves. We'll go Patronic. Luke Juengel needing a 4+. Oh, almost. And then Scott Costello needing a 4+. No, ouch. Now this will hurt. Hold on. It's going to be 2d3. CP reroll on him. I think I probably should. So we're going to use it up. Yeah, we'll do it. Patreon's all gone. We'll turn to the Tau dice. It failed. Go ahead, 2d3. This is a good result. And it's a good roll. Yeah, not bad at all. 4 wounds taken. Ouch. Yeah, so next going on to the bikers, there's 9 wounds to try and strip away, Talent for Annihilation to be used again, 24 shots this time with the casualties on the bikers, so because there's 4 of them firing. So 24 shots, Phil should, on average, get these 3 6s here. Alright, so here it comes, 24 shots, 6 is a good, needing 2s, yeah, because they've been... No, this is the bikers, isn't it?
Yeah, they were blessed.
Oh, they were?
Yeah, because I...
That'll do.
3 units.
I can see 3 mortal wounds straight away. That knocks us down to 6 wounds left. So 6 wounds left and 5s. So there's a good few. There's going to be
they go back in, don't they? Because they're mortal wounds.
Yes.
That's very good, isn't it? Very good. I like that. Talent for Annihilation. See, that's meant for it as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And there's loads of wounds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wounds.
Okay. That's good news, and the alarm's been switched off as well, so that's good news as well. Don't roll 1s and 2s. Sorry, that was a Tyranid screech of pain. 4 wounds taken 2 wounds left. Okay. So the option is to try and kill it with more shooting from the Immortals, or finish him off in close combat. That'd be a noble way to finish off this beast.
They could. For the show, would it?
He's going to fight in close combat. Good. Right, about face order given to the Immortals to blast across against the Carnifex.
That way, guys. That way.
Little bit of buzz here with the Necrons as they fight back against the Tyranids. They're doing well, they're doing well. They've clustered and survived, and now they're continuing to grind away against the Tyranids.
Right, hitting on 2.
They've been blessed as well, yep. I'm still a big fan of the core of a Necron army with Necron warriors and characters working in combination.
Loads of 2s, look at that.
Yeah, it's massive. The +1 tick roll is crazy. 5 to wound. Yeah, and these will be -3 as well. So this Carnifex will take some wounds for sure. 7, 6.
6.
Oh no! Bad. -3.
Well, yeah, because it's meant for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I found all those. 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s. Yep. 6 wounds, dropping down to 2 left.
Yeah, close.
Yeah, Warden next, actually, with his 5 out. And 5s to wound. 2 successes needed, just the 1. Past that one. Okay, so it's down to the Necron Warriors. They could have gone across here, but their priority is still going to be the Carnifex. Reapers, next,
So,
12 shots.
Short one.
Yep. 2s. This is going to be another effective volley here. I tell you who's been an absolute link here.
Warden.
Is the Warden. Exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, the Warden's been crucial. Every turn he's helped.
It's 5.
5 in total.
Yep, 5 hits.
At -3.
3. Left for it.
Got him. Target destroyed. Death throws. No. Okay, so he can be removed from play. That's the last of the Carnifexes. And that was Ben Shaw, slain. Phoenix Lord removed. Hold it right there. Sorry to spoil the party, but Catalyst. Oh, forget it. Forget it.
Yeah.
It is dead.
You have to do it straight away. Otherwise
Okay.
it won't work.
So shooting phase finished. It's been highly effective from the Necrons at this later stage in the battle. We'll go on to charges next. Alright, so charges going ahead. Immortals have actually gone and removed the stairs just so you can see what's going on. Just help move the models in. And across here, this attack's going ahead against the Lictor. So, Immortals first, you're on up.
Yeah.
10 attacks.
I mean, to attack.
Guys, the first, I always presumed 1 attack. They're 2 attacks now in the new book.
So 20.
2s. They're not bad in combat at all. Okay.
Their strength 5.
Yeah, 5s to wound. Yeah, that's useful as well against toughness 8. 5s to wound. And 6s will pop your AP -1 with your protocol.
Yeah.
Well, that's come as a surprise. No 6s though, but some 5s. It's 5 of them, I think.
5, yeah.
2 ups. Pass them all. Ooh, okay.
The governor.
So he's got the Warlord trait to give him +1 attack and +1 strength. So that means he'll be fighting at strength 8, I believe.
Does he have anything else?
No.
Just 4 attack. He's strength. Is it his own strength?
Strength.
He's got war scythe.
Yeah, it's +2. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's fighting at strength 8 in total.
And he hits on 2s.
Okay.
4s hitting on 2s. All of them.
Yeah, Warlord trait's an extra attack.
This tyrant. Yeah.
Nice.
So
4s to wound. Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, so we'll roll up invulnerable saves. We've passed 2. It's damage 2, but sorry about this.
-1 because of this.
Yeah, blade parry rules.
Oh, is it the first one that gets through and there's no damage?
Once per turn, the first time a saving throw against a melee attack is failed, it's damage of 0, and that's the failed one, so no damage taken. The blade parries the war scythe out of the way. Across here, Lictor fighting. 4 attacks base for him. And it's going to be 2s becomes 3s for chameleon skin.
Oh,
no, he's failed. Uh-oh, trouble here at the last. We'll fight back.
Awful.
6 attacks. All hit. This Lictor is an assassin. 3s to wound. All of them, except one. Uh-oh. You've got invulnerable saves. I think you start off on a 3-up. We're AP -3.
4 up.
Yeah, 4+ invulnerable save. Pressure roll here. It's damage 2 each time. 5 of them to make. All of a sudden, the second in command is dead. 8 wounds taken. He's been slain. Oh, what a blow. Lictors are dangerous.
Yeah,
they are hunters, predators.
He's either really good or he's really bad.
Yeah, we'll go after him if you're going to use quantum deflection.
Quantum deflection.
Alright, so our attack's going into there. Need 4s. Okay. 4s to wound because of quantum shielding, I believe. So that's helped protect you. Just the one comes through and a 4+ invulnerable save.
Oh, dear.
Passed on a 4.
Couldn't see that.
Gosh, so stressed him out. That would have 3 damage would have come through. So well done. No damage taken. As our blade attacks not making it through. Alright, so turn comes to an end. A valiant attempt from the Necrons. But struggling here, that was a bit of a shock, that result across there, and not quite destroying the Swarmlord, who may well start to restore wounds and then psychic phase and fight back, so he's still going to be a pain over on that flank. Not many points coming in here, total of 31, so it's 41 points to 31. We've got Tyranids turn 4. This will probably be the turn where the Tyranids finish the battle off, but we'll go on to turn 4 for the Tyranids next. Okay, so turn 4 for the Tyranids. I think the game's pretty much over here. We've picked up 5 points for the home objective was held. We've since done a move here. The home objective was held, no man's land. So that's all 3 types of objective. 3, 4 and 5 points picked up. Area denial's tricky for now, although we may be able to clear the middle of the board. Extend battle lines, that's a home objective and a no man's land, doable. Tempting target. Which Phil has elected this objective across here, which we're some distance away from. Remaining close combat and restoring a single wound on the Swarmlord. The Lictor's moved 10. He's going on the hunt for a character again, possible target of the Royal Warden. Units pushing forwards with their firepower and artillery moving around the corner as well. Psychic phase next. Alright, Psychic phase finished. Smite and Scream all went off and stripped 4 wounds off of the Catacomb Command Barge. Across here, mortal wounds coming in from Neuroparasite and Smite 3 in total on the Necron Warriors. Shooting phase next. Alright, shooting phase resolved. Yeah, Necron Warriors cleared away quite quickly. That was artillery firepower. Firepower across here as well. We'll go on to charges next. Right, so charges taking place. Just this one. The final showdown. The Warden, the last standing in the middle. It's just so heroic. He's directed the Necron forces here and done very, very well throughout the battle. Now he's the last one to fight. Surrounded by fallen Chrome comrades. The last one to stand or fall, we shall see. 6 attacks with this character killer. Lictor. 2s. James is here watching the Tyranids on display here. 3s to wound. 5 saves to make at -3.
It's a 3-up save.
Yeah, so 5 dice needing 6s.
All of them? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
No,
No.
it's another 15 wounds dished out by... No, sorry, 10 wounds dished out by this thing. 2 damage a time. Another character gone. Lictor. What? They have drastically been improved. Okay, target destroyed. So, Phil can pick a combat. Probably it's got to be him.
Yeah, it's got to be the boss.
Here he comes. Bit of pride. What a way to finish the game. Swarmlord versus the Catacomb Command Barge. His name again?
Ozymandias.
Ozymandias. Named after?
He was named after one of the guys on the channel watched it, didn't he?
Yeah, someone wrote in the comments section.
Oh, suggestion?
Yeah.
On my channel, yeah.
Ah, right. Fair enough.
So he's got 5 attacks because he's Merciless Tyrant. So hit on 2s.
Here we go.
All of them?
This is it, the final dice rolls of the game.
Was it 5s?
No, he's strength 8 because of his...
It's a Merciless Tyrant.
Yeah, forced to wound then.
How about all of them? No.
Oh,
Not
we'll
quite.
mix that 1. Okay, command reroll available?
I've got 1 left.
Might as well.
Yes!
All of them. We'll try and pass some saves of 4+. Come on. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna live. Oh, I'm gonna die. No, I'm gonna live. Yes, I'm gonna live. Yes, because blade parry. That one. Take 2 damage for that one. I restored a wound, so I've got 1 wound remaining. I highly doubt I'm going to kill you, but we shall give it a go. 9 attacks. Yeah, Phil's saying the Immortals might kill him. So we're looking for 4s.
Not like a corn berserker.
4s to wound. Yeah, you're going to survive. 2 have made it through. 5 pluses. Blocked 1, well done. 3 damage taken. Dropping down to... Cool, it was close. 2 wounds left. Right, okay. And now the Immortals. So the final throw of the game is from them. 20 attacks. Just looking for 1 single wound to bring the Swarm Lord down. So at least in this quarter of the table, the Necrons can dominate.
They were blessed. They hit on 2s.
Still on 2s, yeah. 2s. Okay. 5s to wound. It's a strength 5. I'll be back to my full armour save here, despite any 6s being rolled, because I've moved on to turn 4. But there's loads to make. 8. 8 2-ups. Can we defy them? Got him. Just about.
Well done, mate.
Destroyed.
You fight back.
No, I'm gone.
You really did.
So I see him picking, destroyed finally, the Phoenix Lord brought down. Oh, we might do.
Death Rose.
Death Rose, no, it hardly ever goes off. Yeah, I was just checking blade parry. It says once per turn, not battle round. So I think I was all right to deflect a blow from your last turn, and then on mine, that's okay. But still, target was destroyed. Immortals using their bayonets to silence the beast. So, right, so end of turn 4 here for the Tyranids. Feels happy enough to concede at this stage. The Tyranids have raced ahead with too many points to pick up with the turns that remain. Necrons just don't have the resources. They've cleared this sector across here, finally bringing the Swarm Lord down. But Tyranids dominate the centre of the table, dominate the objectives, and too many points, especially for secondaries, have been picked up. And that floodgate opening for the full amount of points on turn 4 for primaries has sealed the battle. So total points for the Tyranids, strong and steady on primaries. Kill points was good, and in the end 8 of the secondaries with a turn in hand. Area denial was picked up, extend battle lines was picked up, so total 72 for them. Necrons starting to struggle on primaries. Some kill points being picked up. Turn 1 was actually very good, and then 4 secondaries picked up, so total 37 points. So a noble effort from them, a good enough scoreline coming through. Phil may have gone on to pick up, or probably would have gone on to pick up more points coming through for the Necrons. That score would have increased as the game went into the final stages. But we'll hold it, or stop at this point with a Tyranid victory. But it's not a whitewash. Necrons stood and resisted the Tyranid onslaught for 3 turns, and Tyranids had to work hard at this. If they took the pressure off the Necrons, well, they just couldn't afford to do it. They had to keep the pressure going, and Phil managed to chew his way through the first wave and the second wave in its entirety. All the monsters were brought down, so I was left with artillery and infantry units, but the 2 waves of main assault, heavy combat units were all wiped out by the Necrons in the end. Some epic moments as well. I think we've got some good contenders for units of the game. So we'll finish the battle. I'll call out patrons at silver level, which is Anonymous, Dan Gardner, Denny Wright, William Schwarz, William, Ross Caldwell and Zachary Lee. Big thanks to them for their support at silver level. So units of the game, I'm instantly going to call it out. The Lictor. He landed, picked up 5 victory points, charged in, killed the Technomancer. He was then charged and survived the assault by the Overlord. He then killed the Overlord, then moved out, charged into the Warden, and brought him down, the last man standing for the central defence. And I think that character that I killed could be your unit of the game, the Warden.
The Warden, I think, for what he does, he definitely is, because without him, it would have been a big different story. They would have been tied up in
combat,
and not shooting.
No.
But every turn, they just stand back
and shoot. Invaluable.
Yeah. Plus 1 AP at that short range. It's perfect.
So 100% decision. We'll go to the Royal Warden. And I'm surprised a lot of Necron players despise and don't take that model, but if you're running a Necron gun line, large units, Necron warriors, then take the Royal Warden. He has where he does well in our games. Well for Phil and well for my own Necron force as well. That's units of the game for both sides. For more battle reports, do check them out on the channel. You can join the channel as well to get more content, more battle reports. Also, and a big thanks to Phil for taking part. It's been years since we've seen him on the channel, and good to see him return. And a fantastic Necron army that he has put together. Who knows? Your army's painted very similar to mine. We could unite together for an apocalypse against blue space marines. We shall see. All right, so definitely a Necron player on standby for possible Necron apocalypse battles. So that's the game. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.